Good morning, Taurus. Welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your daily read for Saturday, February 23rd. I had an oops, I did it again moment. I started taping your reading, and then I realized when it started taking photos and alarms started going off that I didn't delete the videos from yesterday. Why? Because, you know, I had security issues. I've been leaving all my videos on my phone. Storage runs out deep into your read. That was a silly mistake. All right, so let's go again. This is your daily read for Saturday, February 23rd. I'm going to be using the Fashion Oracle cards by Camilla Morton, Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. I didn't even go into those yet. Actually, I was still doing your 5-card read. And then the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Let me light some incense here. And yeah, so I was doing your read and I kept getting the repeating cards, and I was like, why is this not working right today? And it's because storage was full. Like it's a known thing that it was going to run out, so what's the point? Anyway, but I did get some clarifying cards for situations for different groups of Taurians. I already have an idea that I've already been talking about it. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Saturday, February 23rd. Now that it's recording, thank you guys for visiting this channel. The views have gone up. I'm really excited about that. I'm so glad. I'm going to try to do some daily readings for maybe like one other sign as well, or maybe like every 3 days for a few signs. Taurus, it'll always be a daily reading for you guys. But let's see. I have to get back to work. I don't know what to do with my time off when I have to do my work. I feel guilty. I feel like I'm not being productive. All right. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Saturday, February 23rd. The first card is going to be Situation. Second is Taurus. Third is Surrounding You. Fourth is the Outcome. And then I take a card from the bottom of the deck for Underlying Energy. So again, it's going to be Situation, Taurus, Surrounding, Outcome, Underlying Energy. Situation, Taurus, Surrounding, Outcome, Underlying Energy. First card is the Situation for Taurus for Saturday, February 23rd. Please, can we get one card for the Situation for Taurus, please? Can we get a card, please, for the Situation for Taurus for Saturday, February 23rd? Yesterday I went to go get some tarot decks. I checked out Indigo though. There was nothing there. I already have all the decks that I want from there. So I think I need to go hit up a real specialty shop again. They're so far away. Alright, there we go. Situation. 10 of Wands. Responsibilities. What is the card, please, for Taurus? Can we get a card representing Taurus? One card representing Taurus. So I got some beeswax, made some candles with soy flakes and organic coconut oil, shea, and mostly beeswax. And then I even put some honey in there too, just for the smell of it. I'll use them for one of your readings later. So that I finish these. Alright. Looks like it's not happening, so I'm going to have to pick one for Taurus, please. This is the card representing Taurus for Saturday, February 23rd. I know everybody wants the drop, myself included, but today's been weird. been off. Here, take that. Ace of Pentacles. Surrounding. This is the surrounding energy for Saturday, February 23rd. Surrounding is Ten of Swords, outcome, and the underlying energy from the bottom. There it is, outcome, and this is down like this, so it's saying it's the underlying energy, okay? There. Underlying energy. And then Temperance on the bottom as well. Okay, I'm just going to read this, Taurus. Apologies if it wasn't a magnificent read today with a drop. I gotta tell you, the energy's been off today and yesterday, this full moon, as well as because the views are picking up, all kinds of energies coming in. It's just kind of a little bit turbulent. But let's just go with this read here. 10 of Wands is the situation. It's speaking to whatever it is that you're doing. If you love what you're doing, it's something that you embrace all those responsibilities and you love it. It's also representative of success, okay, with the 10 of Wands. Great success and great responsibilities, heavy is the head, all that kind of energy, okay? If you don't like what you're doing and it's, then it becomes a burden, where it depicts like this girl here with sores on her back and she's holding these 10 wands. It's a lot to carry and she's just got to sit down for a second, take a breather and rest. So that's the situation. It's speaking to take it easy on Saturday. Whatever you're doing, don't overburden yourself. It is supposed to be a day off. Now, for some of you, if you're still working on the weekend, it's saying temper this with, you know, with temperance here on the bottom as well. We'll keep into account. It's speaking to needing to heal, maintain balance and harmony. And so don't overdo it on Saturday with work or with stress or with responsibilities or burden, whether that be your kids, your family members, work, whatever it is, errands you have to run. Please just remember to take care of yourself. Don't overdo it, because it's going to lead to fatigue and extreme stress and 10 of Wands energy. You, Taurus, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this lovely little rabbit here with this pentacle as a necklace, and it's got flowers all around. Isn't that wonderful? Like everywhere you go, you see, and this is bringing to mind right now, all the shops in the mall, because I just went shopping yesterday looking around for something to get. I couldn't really find much, but it's got this energy of spring is in the air. It's not quite, but you see all the Easter bunnies and the Easter eggs and all the stuff that's out everywhere. It's kind of that kind of energy. You, Taurus, is like you're sniffing it in the air. You feel it, that this change is coming through. This high energy, this kind of new, wonderful, fertile spring, you know, things growing, things blooming, things about to happen. So that's what your energy is feeling like here with it. When I see this Ace of Pentacles lovely card. I was even thinking of making little, like, I have bunny bowls, making candles out of those or something. So that's that kind of lovely Easter spring energy. Also, Ace of Pentacles speaks to an opportunity for material prosperity. Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity that comes up. The seed to greatness. This is the seed to the 10 of Pentacles, the seed to the King of Queen of Pentacles. This is the seed that has the potential. You have all the potential for greatness, to be the completion of the Pentacles. That leads to legacy, success for generations to come, all those good things. Now, Ace of Pentacles is all about how you treat yourself, how you treat your situation, how you treat this opportunity. But it definitely has the opportunity for greatness. Around you, the surrounding energy. We saw that before, I believe. 10 of Swords is about a card of betrayal, abuse, abuse of power, hatred, major hate, something where it's like a toxic environment that just kept getting increased and increased in its intensity until it gets to the Ten of Swords where it really is over. So around you, you see this like very different energies, right? Like this springtime energy of new life coming in and beautiful opportunity. This Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands, both of them being 10, speaks to completions. Something that around you has been a toxic situation that has been bothering you for a long time. Possibly because of this new moon energy. It takes the filter and the lid off all of everybody's emotions, right? Marinades you in those feelings. So I said before, whoever's been doing a lot, you Taurians or anybody who's been doing a lot, more than your share, helping others, you're going to feel it for the full moon. You're going to be resentful. You're going to be in your feelings. You're going to be angry. You're going to lash out. You're going to be sometimes irrational. Why? Because you're just fed up of being taken for granted and doing all this work. Very heavy energy, right? So for some of you, it feels like, yeah, spring is in the air. New things coming in, beautiful. And it feels like you want to drop the wands. Because this girl's pooped. Ten of Swords surrounding energy, it's intensified to the point where a decision needs to be made to move forward without this energy anymore. Ten of Swords is where it's done, it's dead. Now, you can stay in Ten of Swords energy and rot together. Okay, you can stay in this toxic kind of energy for a long time if you want to. But it's kind of the energy of, in a relationship, let's say that you guys break up, it's over, it's done. Or even if you don't break up, something happens, whether it be cheating, whatever it is, okay, where it's done. You know somewhere deep in your intuition and your gut, you're not going to forgive them and you want to move on. But out of comfort, out of safety, out of knowing what's familiar, you might stay for another 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But still, it will eventually separate. So the Ten of Swords is calling for, do it now, separate and cut off whatever is that toxic energy now before it takes more years off your life and takes more precious life energy from you. Ten of Swords is a situation that needs to be cut out of your life. Whoever that is. And it looks like the situation here is it's a burden. It's a burden on you. Right? Great responsibilities. And Ace of Pentacles is speaking to this new spring energy, this lovely way that they've portrayed it, okay? You are ready for the new. You are ready for rebirth. You are ready for a fresh start. You're ready for the new life to come in. And this with your new opportunity, it looks like you're manifesting in this new material world, whatever that is to you. Could be related to work though, because in the outcome I see Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about recognition for your skills at work. It is the card of an artist for creativity, for the artisan. Okay, this is a card where it traditionally depicts someone in a church working and a craftsman and two other clergymen, older people, overseeing that person's work. And it's got a theme of collaboration and working together. So there is respect for the youthful craftsman as well, because he's working on some kind of stained glass window and it's like a masterpiece, and there's this idea that nobody can make that art as good as that craftsman. So there's this thing of everybody's recognizing, you know, that you're the tops, you're the best at your craft, you're really good at what you're doing. So Three of Pentacles outcome is this recognition for your skills. Could also speak to working together with others. Now, if we're going to flip this, and we look at this from a love perspective, if for some of you for relationships, it's saying you're ready for the new. Whatever is going on in the situation has been a long time burden because it's been a toxic situation I spoke to. You could stick around and hold those swords for another 2 years. It's saying it's time to drop them. And I think you know that because you're pooped. Could be a third-party situation for some of you. Okay, where someone's cheated or done something that's really betrayed your trust and made you feel dead. It's been a burden carrying this. So for some of you, Saturday, it's going to be something where you find out about something, or you just, with this full moon energy, I really feel like it's like all the hidden feelings come out, right? So letting them know, whoever it is, that it's not acceptable, and you're going to drop those wands, drop those swords, and you're done. Either scenario, whether you look at it from somebody who's just ready for new great things and life's been stressful, or someone who's looking at it from a perspective of you're an artist, you're creative in your work, and you collaborate with others, and you've been doing really well, and so there's been toxic, betrayals and backstabbing and so on going on in the past, and you're about to drop those because you're ready to manifest, and you're getting recognition, and you're happy to start fresh and cut off what doesn't serve you anymore. Could be that kind of energy for some of you, and for others, maybe someone cheating and finding out about the betrayal. It's a burden you've been carrying for a long time. You're done. You want to start fresh, new life with the spring energy here of Ace of Pentacles. In any of those scenarios that you want to see it like that, King of Cups is at the bottom of this deck, this spread, underlying energy. King of Cups, also very artistic person, older, established. The King of Cups is someone, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if that's someone you're dealing with. King of Cups is someone loving, artistic, a healer type, spiritual, a seeker of truths. Now, when you see the King of Cups generally as an energy, I feel like it's an energy of someone who's looking for deeper meaning in life, for someone who's looking for depth, meaning, spirituality, fulfillment, looking for meaningful things. Looking for meaning. Someone who's searching for deeper fulfillment. Okay? So you're looking for something more. In any way you want to look at this spread. On the bottom, Saturday, Temperance, healing, needing to, whatever's been out of whack and out of alignment, like these two energies, Temperance is all about now fixing that and healing that. For example, if you've been drinking too much, then go drink your smoothies and your, herbal teas, and drink lots of water and eat healthy. If you've been eating junk food, cook something. If you've been spending too much, stop. If you've been not going out enough, go be social, right? If you've been stagnant and stuck, listen to music and change the vibration. Music's very powerful. Whatever it is, Temperance is about healing those imbalances and bringing balance back into your life. All right, so let's go with the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Can we get one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Saturday, February 23rd, please? Can we get one card for guidance? Okay, there it is. We got two. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. Cave, this might be for Cave Girl too. Cave Girl 007. This might be for you. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it says share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. And then for others, you got this. It could be for anybody. I'm just saying. Just remember the cave part. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I'm going to put this here. And then on the bottom, there's Inner Temple. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. Okay, I'm going to read it. I just feel like, with all the views going up, these are all messages for somebody. So let me just read it, okay? So share your voice and don't dim to fit in came out together. Let me read. It's not in alphabetical order. There's 5 different sections here. Share your voice, 72. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed, sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, Chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Work your light activation action. Express yourself. Share your voice. Speak to those who can hear you. Beautiful. All right. So please take that as it resonates for you. Don't dim to fit in is next. Okay, number 48. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you are part of the universe, so expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too. Or not. Keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they are likely born under the proviso of, I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can still live on. Work your light inquiry. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay. Finally, we've got the inner temple. Devotion. What does it say? Devotion to the portal of your heart. Inner temple is number 62. All right, devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. Let me fix this. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you've already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. Work your light action is commit to a daily devotional practice. All right, beautiful. So, sharing your voice, coming out of the cave. It's very similar to don't dim to fit in. And it's got that energy of being around people who are okay with you as long as you're not doing well or not doing as well as they are. So that could be this 10 of Swords. It's becoming a burden, right? This kind of toxic situation. Inner temple. It's speaking to a need to do devotional work, right? Saying devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. If you're doing spiritual work, if you want to do that, to make sure that you're not, you know, just on your own and you have some protection. Whatever background you come from spiritually, it's saying to spend some time every day chanting, doing your prayers, or doing your devotional kind of offerings, so that you can create those, that kind, strengthen those bonds of protection. Okay? All right, so can we get one card, please, for the Gateway Oracle cards? From the Gateway Oracle cards. This is for Taurus for Saturday, February 23rd, please. Can we get one card for Taurus for Saturday, February 23rd? One Oracle card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Saturday. There it is. It was like this, and this is the one. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Beautiful. And on the bottom, listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. So I'm going to use this little gift here. Making a difference. And then I'll read listening with your heart too, because you know how we do for Taurus. All right. Just going to move this over. Let me just make sure you can see these. Looks good. All right. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. You are making a difference in the lives of others in ways that you may not even know. Many benefit because of you. Your light radiates far and wide. The universe wants you to know sometimes the smallest actions can have the greatest impact. Perhaps it's a smile shared with a stranger, a kindness extended to an acquaintance, or a favor done for a friend. This is akin to the story about the man who returns beached starfish to the sea. Although he knows that he cannot possibly save them all, he continues his work because it makes a difference to the few he can save. You can and will change lives. Take steps today that will make a difference in the life of another. Questions to ask yourself. How can I make a difference? Whose life is positively impacted because of me? What can I do to make even more of a difference in the world? That's speaking to your motivation. Making sure, whatever you do, that you don't lose sight of your motivation. Which, if you're doing spiritual work, definitely should be to ultimately be of benefit. Okay, listening with your heart. It says, I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Card meaning, the heart knows what the mind cannot uncover. Trust the messages you receive from your heart. Angels and guides are communicating with you. In sweet, soft stillness, listen to their gentle whispers. The universe wants you to know. If you're facing a decision and your mind says one thing, but your heart says another, follow the dictates of your heart and you'll be on the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go in a particular direction, don't hesitate. Follow this guidance. Whenever you feel challenged and you don't know where to turn, quiet your mind and listen with your heart. The correct path will appear, for Spirit wants to speak to you. There's a message for you right now. Watch the signs and the message will unfold effortlessly. Questions to ask yourself. What or whom do I need to listen to? Is there an area of my life in which I need to listen to my heart rather than my mind? If I was aware of a secret message from Spirit right now, what would it be? Beautiful. All right. It's a very healing energy for Saturday. I like it. All right. So, I mean, I like it because I'm not just saying I like it. I like it because I feel like it's resonating. You know, I feel moved by it. So I feel like it's a good read. All right. It's not glamorous yet. Just give me a second, okay? Let's pull out this Fashion Oracle deck that some people I know feel like, why is she using that? It's Saturday, right? Oh, Saturday. Is it? That's true. Why am I using it? It's Saturday. You don't need this for Saturday. Guys, this is the cards I use for inspiration for all of you who are trudging to work, okay? Commuting and all that, and getting ready and all that pressure to look your best and do your best. So let's pull these instead. I'm going to pull Colette Baron Reed, Wisdom of the Oracle cards, okay? Because it's Saturday. gonna look for, this gives more options. Can we get one card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Saturday, February 23rd? What guidance does Taurus need for Saturday, February 23rd? Well, I tried. So I'm going to just pick a card for Saturday, February 23rd, please. All right. This is what it is. On the bottom, by the book. Beautiful. 11. Speaking to healing. Serendipity. 18. I love this card. It's very charming. It's speaking to kind of like where all these people, like your Taurus tribe here, being in sync with the same kind of soul connection, with the same kind of experience at the same time. However that works. Let me read it to you. It's quite interesting. Serendipity. Make this circle a little bigger. You can see that. Let me see. Serendipity is kind of not. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's look at Serendipity 18. Just open to that page. All right. Essential meanings: opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. The Oracle's message: you've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Again, with this harmony talk, right? About share your voice card. Some of you might be singers with this artist card as well, with 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Now is a time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And then I'm going to read number 11 here. It says, by the book. Essential meanings: abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting the cultural or family customs, universal law. The Oracle's message: the universe works with a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. So, it's just speaking to not fighting, okay, and not rebelling, and to understand that there is the way that things work, and to respect that. These universal laws, karmic law, law of attraction, all these different types of laws that are in place. So, especially if it's relating to this conflict, right? It does the same thing. Just don't take them up on it, okay? Walk away from the conflict. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to have peace with this. Other than that, I think that's it, guys. Saturday. You know what? It's not it. I lied. Because it's the weekend, I like to use these cards, okay? The Buddha, Wisdom, Shakti, Power. Some of you, it won't resonate for, because, you know, it's a little bit out there for some. But these are all different, these are oracle cards, and they're Buddhist oracle cards. They're enlightened beings like Green Tara or White Tara, Dakini, those kind of cards from my Feminine Wisdom Oracle deck. So I got this deck recently, and I really love how it's been resonating. So I'm going to pick one. On the weekends, I'm going to pick one from this deck on Saturday and Sundays, because I like the spiritual guidance. Okay? So this is for Taurus. Please, can we get one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Saturday, February 23rd. I'm going to do this too. Make room already. Serendipity will be here. This will be here. One card, please. Can I please get one oracle card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Saturday, February 23rd. That's it. So I'm going to take this one. This beautiful card. Love it. Para, the ancient tantric mother goddess. Origin of all goddesses. Mother energy pours forth life. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to leave this here. And put this beautiful goddess over here. This Buddha. I will take a peek on the bottom. Vishnu. God preserver of the celestial realms. The life force within us is the same power that created the universe. I'll read both. Beautiful. I didn't even know Vishnu was in here. I'm going to take this one as well. So I'm just going to make some room here. And I'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make some room. And I'll put these here. Listening with your heart. Making a difference. And I'm going to put this over. see how that looks. All right, it's a respecting. You see, gotta do it, gotta do it. I love my protectors, all of them. Okay, let's read number 4. Now there's gonna be a lot of names, a lot of different definitions. You don't have to know all this stuff. It's okay. We'll just listen to the basic message. So it says, let me see here. Bara nourishes the universe by pouring forth the nectar of life. She is the hidden energy, the luminous white light, the original creator, observer, and destroyer, presiding over the destruction and transformation of the universe. Her Sanskrit name means supreme, as she is the highest manifestation of a goddess and the ancient source of many other goddesses. Saraswati is her non-tantric equivalent. And I have a beautiful Saraswati over there, so Saraswati's here as well. I have a statue of her over here. I don't think you can see it. It's over there, among a few others. All right, so out of nothing, glowing in a dark grove of Kadamba trees, she begins to appear, dressed in spotless white linen and wearing many jewels made of pearl and crystal. Her celestial beauty is so blinding that it is difficult to look at her. Her face contains the radiance of 1,000,000 stars, and the moon rests in her crown. She holds the book of all wisdom and a crystal mala. It's like the rosary. And she holds the book of all crystal mala, a counterpart to the Christian rosary, for counting her mantras between thumb and index finger, held in the gesture of knowledge. Bara bestows enlightenment, the defeat of death, and the granting of eloquence and knowledge. She is the very essence of wisdom. Beautiful. Thank you, Goddess Bara. Now let's read about Vishnu. I love the story of Vishnu and Lakshmi. I've said it so many times. Meeting of two people who are both awesome. Okay, two gods. Here we go. Lord Vishnu. God preserver of the celestial realms. Vishnu is the protector of the celestial realm, the smiling, compassionate, strong force of the sky. He is the pervading power that fills the void, the original sound, the Big Bang. Blue is his color, and he wears the jewelry and clothes of a Maharaja to show his kingly nature. He is often shown with his wife Lakshmi, the goddess of good fortune. He did have 3 wives, but he couldn't tolerate their fighting all the time, and he sent Saraswati, goddess of the arts and wisdom, to Brahma, and Ganga, goddess of the river Ganges, to Shiva. Didn't even know that. How interesting. Vishnu is also often depicted riding a Garuda, or in a triad between Brahma, the creator, and Shiva, the destroyer. Together, this triad creates the universe as we know it. This is the Garuda over here. Sometimes it's got this like kind of Gryffindor look. It looks like a griffin with wings. Oh, does a griffin have wings? I don't even know. Okay, so the entire universe is filled with Vishnu, which means expanding. Another name he goes by is Narayan, which means one who dwells in water, as all of life comes out of water. King of Cups. Okay, and water sustains all life. He rides on the sunbird Garuda every day, traveling across the daytime sky. Garuda represents the soul, so when Vishnu is with him, he represents the potent power within the soul of each individual person. Vishnu has had many incarnations, but the ones most well known are Rama from the epic tale the Ramayana, Krishna from the Bhagavad Gita, and the Buddha. It is said that the next incarnation, his last one, will signify the end of the world. Wow. Vishnu carries 4 items that represent the aspects of the world he is responsible for. The discus, symbolizing, right over here, looks like a pentacle, but it's a discus, symbolizing power. The lotus, symbolizing fertility. A conch, the shell over here, symbolizing Om, the original sound. And the mace, symbolizing the symbol of the strength of time. And that is it. That just heals my soul. I love it. This is what I mean, guys. Find your, for whoever this is for devotion, Find your protectors, whoever they are. I like to use Goddess Oracle cards. You guys know that. If you see my bi-weekly generals, it's full of ascended masters, saints, goddesses, spiritually minded people all over the world. It's very diverse and inclusive. I like it. I love it. I want it. So I put it all in my reads, okay? So that was your reading for Saturday, February 23rd. I hope you guys take care of yourself. I hope you enjoy your day. To make sure that it's a day of healing, and that Taurus, you guys take care of yourselves. Do something nice for yourself. Get stuff that's for you. Make sure you don't do too much. Delegate if you have to. Tell other people to do stuff. Otherwise, enjoy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow for your Sunday read. Love you guys. Take care. Thank you again for all of your support. I appreciate it. And thank you for the views. Bye, guys. Take care.